Alright, time to pull clutch number 12. This is a Pastel Pied Het Desert Ghost, bred to our Pastel Pinstripe Yellow Belly Desert Ghost Het Pied male. So let's go ahead and get her off these eggs and see what we got. Alright, 8 eggs from that girl. Average weight per egg is 99 grams. So we're going to go ahead and get these in the incubator, and we'll be back here in 55 days. Alright, time to cut clutch number 12 for the year. As a reminder, this was a Pastel Pied Het Desert Ghost bred to a Pastel Pinstripe Yellow Belly Desert Ghost Het Pied. So everything that's not either Pied or Desert Ghost visually is het for both. Yesterday, nobody was pipped. And today, literally everybody's pipped. So it's going to be a lot of little cleanup here. The one that's almost completely out, I may leave alone because I'm not sure that I can get in there and make it any easier for them to get out. So I will make sure that everybody has good pips to get themselves out here real quick though. So bear with me. This might be some slow cutting. Sometimes when you cut, you gotta cut like right next to their heads. You gotta be a little extra careful. Like this one has their head stuck already, as you can tell. So all I can give for advice when you have stuff like this is take your time. And I find sometimes that making a couple small little relief cuts can help. I know your head's stuck. And this is why we also like to do it before they pip, so they don't get their head stuck like this. There we go.
He's like, yay!
Yep. Alright, make it so they don't have any problem getting out here later. Take a quick look myself. That's a Pied. I'm gonna go with probably Desert Ghost. It's really light, so probably at least a Pastel. Maybe Yellow Belly. It's kind of hard to see. So you know what? Wow, that one is coming out. Are they gonna try to push them? They're trying to push themselves back in. I mean, let's see. How's the best way to do this? Can I get in here beside them real quick? I can. Help them just a little bit. There.
Yeah, they're pretty much out.
Yep, I'm just trying to make it. It looks like their body was snug getting out. So I'm just going to try to make it a little easier for them without scaring them too much, if at all possible. So it'll be an odd cutting for us. We don't normally have to deal with this.
It's true.
There we go. Now they've got plenty of space to get themselves out, which I think they're working on. I'm just going to leave them for the moment. I'll come back to them in a second. Let them do their thing while I work on other ones. Alright. Got a little nose here. And help them the rest of the way out. So that one that I was helping out there definitely looks like it's probably a DG. Pastel. I don't think Super Pastel, just Pastel DG. Can't see belly, so I won't be able to tell for Yellow Belly or anything. That is yellow. We've got Pinstripe Yellow Belly, DG Pastel, maybe Super Pastel. Kind of liking our odds so far here. Alright, this is Pastel Pinstripe Desert Ghost, probably. This one that's cut all over their egg. Let me get them a... Oh, they've got stuff running out from where they cut all over their egg. Let me clean that up for them a little bit so they can get out easier. And they've cut all the way over to here. Ooh. I don't think quite a normal. It's very clean, like a Desert Ghost. It might just be a Desert Ghost. If it's Desert Ghost at all, it's really hard to tell. It's real clean for a normal, so I don't think just normal. Alright. Let's go ahead and help this one. It looks like it's struggling a little bit to get their nose out. That way they can get fully out themselves. Alright, there's another pied finally. So pied, very white. I don't know if you can tell. I see very little pattern. So I'm not going to be able to tell anything else on that, honestly. It's a lot of white. There is a little bit of orange there, but it's not much. So I'm going to hold off on trying to figure out what they are till they come out.
Okay.
We'll get another head stuck one. Another little one. See if I can help you a little bit. There we go. I don't know if you saw the little tongue flick. Alright. That's another pied. Good to see. So, pied, that's a pinstripe for sure, because it's got no patterning in the pied. I would say DG, at least. Maybe pastel, too.
Okay.
And then this one, if y'all can see that cut here at the end, Holly?
Oh, yeah.
This is why we always try to separate our eggs when they get close to pipping, even if we have to keep them together. Is because you always risk them cutting if they're next to another egg and cutting into the egg next to them. And there's a great example of where if there had been another egg right there, they didn't cut up, they cut to the side, and they would have cut that other egg. I don't see DG or pied in this one. It is clean, but I'm not convinced that that's going to be a desert ghost. So we'll wait and see what that is when it gets out. And I think that's it. That's all of them, right? So we got 1, 2, 3 pieds, it looks like. Which is almost half, which is good. And it looks like a couple of them might have DG in, which is great. And we see some DG stuff, so a little combo of everything. So we're going to go ahead and get these in the incubator, and we'll be back here with post-shed. Alright, time for post-shed for clutch number 12. As a reminder, this is a pastel pied het desert ghost female bred to a pastel pinstripe yellow belly desert ghost het pied male. That means that everything that is not visual for either desert ghost or pied is 100% het for the opposite. So, over here, we have a super pastel desert ghost pied. Then here we have a pastel pinstripe DG pied. Then we have a yellow belly pied het desert ghost. We have just a desert ghost, het pied. We have a pastel pinstripe yellow belly, het double het for pied and DG. We have a super pastel pinstripe yellow belly, double het for pied and DG. And lastly, we have a super pastel, double het for pied and DG. So overall, 2 pied desert ghosts out of it. That's pretty good. The other odds were not the greatest, but honestly, hitting 2 DG pies out of it's fantastic. So we'll take it. Holly, you have anything else to add?
No.
All right. Like, comment, subscribe, all the YouTube stuff, and we'll see you all next week.
Take care.
Bye, everybody.